house, and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The give to Davis. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They're going to ride this running back. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Bulldogs are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And it's caught inside the 15.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle, H. Barber. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap on third down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Young. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. There he goes. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fakes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Caught in the backfield, it's Baxter. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Close to the marker. It's Taylor. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5. down to the 25.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Touch pass on the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's outside David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over.
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but...
Room to the right.
Bro, wait.
Touchdown Sooner. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a big gain. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws for the touchdown. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch.
You gotta catch that.
A bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Oh my God!
A defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got it near midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Hell, what? Back-to-back drops, bro.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Look out, he's got room. Makes it past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Right back to the well. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money.
Oh.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
My man, get him the ball.
I had
He
knees
will
dropped
do
the
the
ball
rest.
twice.
Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back up.
This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Bryant. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. He unleashed that one. Some serious spin rates, revolutions on that one.
Want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Looking to throw on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
It's complete to the left. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense has it their own
Right in the
way.
fucking way.
Nice pickup on the return. More important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Dogs will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Still on his feet. But he can't get away again. And down he goes. And the trickeration is not so tricky.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers. But man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game.
I gotta kick the ball, man.
That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Thank you.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Dogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down.
Thank you.
Hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive hold penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown,
yes.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man.
Yes.
You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what.
All right, okay.
Passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play.
Good TV working.
And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown.
What you want to watch? That? Okay.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds space on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Snap it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Dead center perfect. And the
good kick, boy. Great kick.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Great kick.
Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
He get it.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
They'll run for it.
He get it. Oh.
25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up a 2. It must be great to be a Georgia linebacker. Coming downhill with speed, defensive front eats up blockers, and you make the play.
It is nice. And it's nice because usually they got 3 guys in front of you. They're eating 5. And those linebackers get to come downhill, make plays in the backfield like you saw right here.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Kearney. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Kearney. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Really, bro?
Got his man all by himself. Lots of running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown,
Really, bro?
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Oxford behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There we go. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Jesus.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Davis. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. He's got it, first down and more. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to 45. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback making checks. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
The RPO, it's complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver.
Touchdown, Georgia! They take the lead with the 6.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he's showing all of those attributes right there.
They want to throw it. And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion is good. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The pitch to the left. Running into the open space. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. They go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical
Can't
running
touch
backs
it,
you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today.
Stop!
The football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense.
You don't even eat pepperoni.
Firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on! He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
Let's go.
And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And How about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stepping up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second.
Bro.
There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Bro.
Can the
You tired?
defense stop them again on second and goal?
Let's go. Huh, go take a bath. You going to sleep.
It looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play.
Yeah, she falling asleep.
On that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that
No, she was. She started snoring in my arms.
Very close to the vest, run the ball, punt it away, count on your defense.
See?
Not this guy.
That girl was
Take some
snoring.
shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Biscuits.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here out to the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Kearney. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere
Defense.
close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's all the way down to the
y'all.
27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run out.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Sooners in the hurry up. He's got his man. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A great catch and run for 6. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
He wants to throw it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer.
Oh, boy.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barber.
Let's go.
All the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every
play
single
call.
team.
Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
It's complete on the right side.
Let's go.
All the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And he's dragged down.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the third down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Biscuits, game time.
He's going to hit a straight right
Let's go.
the uprights there.
Let's go, y'all. Good game.
Grows even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it
SEC
away.
game. Good God.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Makes a
Really,
move.
bro.
He's got
Really,
it
bro.
out. He's going to
See what I mean?
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
See what I mean? Glad I kicked that dang field
That
goal,
sure
bro.
feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
So this likely just to get the final score a little bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll go for 2 here. Direct snap. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal.
And after that 2-point try, we've got a 3-point game. And how about the pressure on the kicker now? You've got to come out with seconds to go, execute a perfect onside kick, and then in all likelihood, you're going to have to kick
Oh,
a
thank you,
bomb
Jesus.
through the uprights with tons of
Oh,
pressure
boy.
to force this thing to OT.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are
Oh,
great catchers
Jesus.
of the football.
Get
The
the
first
rock.
guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Oh, thank
The
you.
quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were #1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season, and you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and